welcome to my channel. My name is DigitalFemme and I'm so glad you stopped by. This YouTube channel is actually about two things I really like, which is ASMR and talking about technology. Now in this video I was thinking of going over YouTube's AI rules, artificial intelligence rules. So in my last video I talked about how the European Union was coming up with some artificial intelligence rules on their own, and if you want to watch that video, you can click on the link above here. Oh my gosh, I always get disoriented in terms of where that pop-up will go, that card, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So for those of you whose first time is here, I'm so glad you came. There is a little bit about me. I've been in the digital space for, oh my gosh, such a long time. I don't even want to tell you. However, I am really happy to be doing these videos. It's kind of therapy for me, and I also hope that these videos somehow give you tingles. Now, I wanted to actually do all whispering in these ASMR videos. However, I kind of felt like I would just do soft-spoken, mixing it with whispers. I hope it gives some of you some tingles. And let's just see. So, just so you know, I'm filming on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. My previous videos I was using AverMedia webcam, and sadly I ordered an Elgato Basecam Pro, which records in 4K 60 frames per second, and it was supposed to come last Friday and it had not come yet, and it's been quite a number of days, so I had to contact Amazon and I'm getting a refund. So I thought, you know what, since I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, why don't I use that to film my videos? Since a long time ago when I started my YouTube channel again, I have another YouTube channel actually. I was actually using the iPhone 11 Pro to film my videos. So basically I'm just going back to basics. Anyway, I did pull up YouTube's blog post on their approach to responsible AI innovation, and I have it here on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I thought maybe I could read it. I kind of want to do some tapping as well, and I hope that you could hear me do the tapping. This is also a good way to test the audio on the iPhone 15 Pro. So let's get started. It says it's a 7-minute read, but let's see. So I will put the link in the description to their official blog, YouTube's official blog, so that you can also go over it on your own. Okay, so this blog post was posted on November 14th, about a month ago actually. So, but this is the first time I've actually looked at the blog post and I have not read it yet, so I'm actually going to read it for the first time to all of you. Okay, let's go. So, generative AI has the potential to unlock creativity on YouTube and transform the experience for viewers and creators on our platform. But just as important, these opportunities must be balanced with our responsibility to protect the YouTube community. All content uploaded to YouTube is subject to our community guidelines, regardless of how it's generated. But we also know that AI will introduce new risks and will require new approaches. We're in the early stages of our work and will continue to evolve our approach as we learn more. Here's a look at what YouTube will roll out over the coming months and into the new year. And then in quotes it says, we'll introduce updates that inform viewers when the content they're seeing is synthetic. Then it says disclosure requirements and new content labels. So for those of you who are watching YouTube and are concerned about AI, or for those of you YouTube content creators that are thinking of using AI, then you definitely want to read this blog and make sure you meet the policies and are in line with the community guidelines. Okay, so it goes on to say, we believe it's in everyone's interest to maintain a healthy ecosystem of information on YouTube. We have long-standing policies that prohibit technically manipulated content that misleads viewers and may pose a serious risk of egregious harm. However, AI's powerful new forms of storytelling can also be used to generate content that has the potential to mislead viewers, particularly if they're unaware that the video has been altered or is synthetically created. To address this concern, over the coming months, we'll introduce updates that inform viewers when the content they're seeing is synthetic. Specifically, will require creators to disclose when they've created, altered, or synthetic content that is realistic, including using AI tools. When creators upload content, we will have new options for them to select to indicate that it contains realistic, altered, or synthetic material. For example, this could be an AI-generated video that really realistically depicts an event that never happened, or content showing someone saying or doing something they didn't actually do. This is especially important in cases where the content discusses sensitive topics such as elections, ongoing conflicts, and public health crisis, or public officials. Creators who consistently choose not to disclose this information may be subject to content removal, suspension from the YouTube partner program, or other penalties. We'll work with creators before this rolls out to make sure that they understand these new requirements. We'll inform viewers that content may be altered or synthetic in 2 ways, not 1, but two. A new label will be added to the description panel indicating that some of the content was altered or synthetic, and for certain types of content about specific topics, we'll apply a more prominent label to the video player. There are also some areas where a label alone may not be enough to mitigate the risk of harm, and some synthetic media, regardless of whether it is labeled, and will be removed from our platform if it violates our community guidelines. For example, a synthetically created video that shows realistic violence may still be removed if its goal is to shock or disgust viewers. And moving forward, as these new updates roll out, content created by YouTube's generative AI products and features will be clearly labeled as altered, or synthetic. New options for creators, viewers, and artists. So listen up. We've heard continuous feedback from our community, including creators, viewers, and artists, about the ways in which emerging technologies could impact them. This is especially true in cases where someone's face or voice could be digitally generated without their permission, or to misrepresent their points of view. Deepfake. So in the coming months, we'll make it possible to request the removal of AI generated or other synthetic or altered content that stimulates an identifiable individual, including their face or voice. Using our privacy request process. Not all content will be removed from YouTube. Good to know. And we'll consider a variety of factors when evaluating these requests. This could include whether the content is parody or satire, whether the person making the request can be uniquely identified, or whether it features a public official or well-known individual, in which case there may be a higher bar. We're also introducing the ability for our music partners to request the removal of AI-generated music content that mimics an artist's unique singing or rapping voice. In determining whether to grant a removal request, we'll consider factors such as whether content is the subject of news reporting and analysis or critique of the synthetic vocals. These removal requests will be available to labels or distributors who represent artists participating in YouTube's early AI music experiments. We'll continue to expand access to additional labels and distributors over the coming months. Now, deploying AI technology to power content moderation. Now, this is the part where I'm going to read a little bit fast. So let's see how this goes. YouTube has always used a combination of people and machine learning technologies to enforce our community guidelines, with more than 20,000 reviewers across Google operating around the world. In our systems, AI classifiers detect potentially violative content at scale, and reviewers work to confirm whether content has actually crossed policy lines. AI is continuously increasing both the speed and accuracy of our content moderation systems. One clear area of impact has been in identifying novel forms of abuse. When new threats emerge, our systems have relatively little content to understand and identify them at scale. But generative AI helps us rapidly expand the set of information our AI classifiers are trained on, meaning we're able to identify and catch this content much more quickly, improve speed and accuracy of our systems, also allows us to reduce the amount of harmful content human reviewers are exposed to. Building responsibility into our AI tools and features. As we continue to develop new AI tools, our creators' approach remains consistent with how we've tackled some of our biggest responsibility challenges. We believe in taking the time to get things right rather than striving to be first. We're thinking carefully about how we can build upon years of investment into the teams and technology capable of moderating content at our scale. This includes significant ongoing work to develop guardrails that will prevent our AI tools from generating the type of content that does not belong on YouTube. No. We also recognize that bad actors will inevitably try to circumvent these guardrails. We'll incorporate user feedback and learning to continuously improve our protections. And within our company, dedicated teams like our intelligence desk are specifically focused on adversarial testing and threat detection to ensure our systems meet new challenges as they emerge. Now, the AI transformation is at our doorstep. We're still at the beginning of our journey to unlock new forms of innovation and creativity on YouTube with generative AI. We're tremendously excited about the potential of this technology. And know that what comes next will reverberate across the creative industries for years to come. We're taking the time to balance these benefits with ensuring the continued safety of our community at this pivotal moment. And we'll work hard hand in hand with creators artists and others across the creative industries to build a future that benefits us all. And that, my friend, is the end of the article on YouTube's official blog post. Like I said, I will put the link in the description to the blog post so you can read it yourself. But more importantly, did I give you tingles? Like I said, I am still trying to figure out my style, so we'll see about that. And I'm really curious to see how this audio goes, because as you can see, I would love to test like the right side audio, the left side audio, but I can't, because if I do this side, I will bang my head on this microphone. And honestly, this is not doing anything. I just thought I would put this Yeti setup in the background or in the side, as just to make it interesting, because I did call this sort of like a podcast type of environment, and I thought what better way to indicate that this is a podcast when you have this humongous thing sticking out at the side, right? So I also realized something. All this hand waving I was doing with my right arm, I need to work out, because honestly, it was getting super sore just lifting it like this and moving it around. So what does that tell you? It tells me a lot. It tells me that I need to work out and get in shape for 2024, because my goodness, if you knew, I put on so much weight these past 2 years because of bubble tea. I love bubble tea. Now I know I'm getting off topic. So I know in my previous video I said that I would talk about the next video, which is this video. I would talk about my work and the company that I work for called Over the Reality. And that way we can get ready to start a series of videos discussing Web3. I'm thinking of doing sign language, random sign language, but what do I know? So, if you are interested in learning about Over the Reality, which is an augmented reality platform that's layered over the whole world, where you can create digital twins. And if you want to learn about digital twins and NFT lands that you can create AR content over, and Gaussian splatter and neural radiance fields and all that good stuff, then do consider subscribing to this channel and hit that notification bell. And maybe you want to give this video a like. If I just gave you at least 3 tingles, you should deserve a like, right? Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm filming rather late and I need to get to sleep. I don't even know why I film late, but I guess it is what it is. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this video turns out, and the audio of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And honestly, I'm quite disappointed that I did not get my Elgato Facecam Pro. Now, I don't know if I'm still getting it when I have my iPhone 15, so let us see. But I'll definitely for sure know that this is way better than the Avermedia by far. I could already tell. And plus, I have it sitting on in a ring light. I wonder if I could show you. Let me see if I could show you this. Oh, I think I can. Let's see. Okay, look. Can you see? Oh God, you can't see. There's the ring light. And there, in here is that iPhone. Wait, I gotta clean it. Can you see the ring light? So right now, I just have the iPhone right here with the big ring light. The ring light's 22 inches. 22 watch my setup.